Ryan Reynolds here from Mint Mobile with a message for everyone paying big wireless way too much. Please, for the love of everything good in this world, stop. With Mint, you can get premium wireless for just $15 a month. Of course, if you enjoy overpaying, no judgments, but that's weird. Okay, one judgment. Anyway, give it a try at mintmobile.com/switch.
Upfront payment of $45 for 3-month plan, equivalent to $15 per month required. Intro rate first 3 months only, then full price plan options available. Taxes and fees extra. See full terms at mintmobile.com.
Some celebrities make waves when they move to Las Vegas. I mean, at this point, who hasn't seen Mark Wahlberg slinging cocktails at a bar somewhere in town? But others are a little more low-key. So today on CityCast Las Vegas, I'm quizzing our hosts Dayvid Figler and Sarah Lohman about the celebrities you maybe didn't know live in Las Vegas. It's Wednesday, May 28th. I'm Sonja Cho Swanson, and here's what Las Vegas is talking about. Sarah, Dayvid, are you ready for round 5, 6, 7, 8 of the ongoing quiz?
I love our quizzes.
7.
Yes.
As ready as I'll ever be.
It keeps my brain sharp. I think it's going to keep both me and Sarah out of early dementia because we have to work our brains.
That's the whole purpose of this, secretly.
I love it.
Yeah.
And people listening too, who are playing along.
That's right. If you're playing along,
the
please
quiz that heals all.
Let us know how you did.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so the typical rules that we abide by, which is that I will start reading hints, but if you think you know, you should jump in and shout your name to buzz in.
This is atypical. So you're going to
that's atypical. Yeah.
You're gonna build on the understanding of who this person is, and then we buzz in when we think we've got it. Okay.
I'm starting with more obscure facts and building to the more obvious facts about the person.
Smartly curated.
Thank you.
Yeah, I like that. And then also the thread throughout is that they live in Las Vegas.
And or Southern Nevada, generally.
Okay.
All right. You're ready for question number 1.
Sure.
This celebrity graduated from the University of California with a degree in feminist studies and sociology. Despite being a vegetarian for the first 15 years of his life, his father is the owner of Benihana's, the famous teppanyaki chain.
Oh, Dayvid.
Okay, Dayvid, go ahead.
DJ Steve Aoki.
Correct. Ding, ding, ding.
I had no idea. I did know he lived in Las Vegas, but I had no idea he was heir to the Benihana throne.
I know, right?
But sadly, when his dad dies, he just gets paid in little shrimp bits that get flung at him by the lawyer. Yeah.
I guess we'll find out. But yes, he's the world-famous DJ known for theatrical performances and throwing cakes into the audience.
Oh, cakes
Or
and
shrimp.
wrappers or full cakes?
Actually, full cakes, like birthday cakes and stuff. I've seen it. I've seen videos.
Really?
I've never
Okay.
been in the audience.
Full birthday cake.
Like a sheet.
A sheet cake? The whole sheet at once?
Boom.
I would love to catch that.
Are you messing with me?
No,
go
that's
to
real.
YouTube.
It's really real. Okay, Dayvid 1, Sarah 0.
The family loves to throw food at people. It's an inherited trait.
Question number 2.
We like to say Sarah Love.
Sarah Love, that's right. Just like tennis.
That's
Okay.
great. Yep.
I like it. This celebrity power couple moved to Las Vegas in 1999 and wed in 2001. They met in 1992 when they both won Wimbledon titles the same year. Dayvid, go for it.
Hometown favorite, Andre Agassi, and his beautiful bride, Steffi Graf.
Correct.
I had no idea that Andre Agassi lived here.
He grew up here. He's from
Las Vegas. Born in Vegas.
Our CEO, David Plotz, loves his autobiography. Says it's
I've
one
heard
of the
it's
best things he's ever
excellent.
read. Yeah.
Honestly, I've listened to a podcast about it.
Really?
It's a normally sassy podcast, and they were way into Andre Agassi's biography.
I think if Agassi didn't quit high school to go pro, which turned out to be a very good move for him, I think he would have gone to my high school.
Oh, interesting.
Which is very important to Las Vegans, as I've learned.
It's important to me. It's the cred.
At the same time as you, Dayvid?
No, he's a little bit younger than me. Not too much, though.
One more fun fact about Andre Agassi and Steffi Graf is that they play pickleball at least 3 times a week, but never against each other, always on the same team.
They are champions. They won the big $1 million championship
That's crazy.
time.
They kick anybody's butt.
I know,
Who wants
right?
to play against
Can you
them?
imagine
Come on.
showing up at the pickleball court and across from you is like Andre Agassi and Steffi
How
Graf?
can that be fun for them when they slaughter everybody?
I know.
Oh.
Okay.
Hometown
Dayvid
hero.
2, Sarah Love. Speaking of tennis, Love.
I am here to learn, not to win, obviously.
Okay, here we go. Question number 3. This celeb got his start singing in his church choir at age 6 and holds the record on Star Search for the longest note sung by a child at 12.1 seconds.
Wow.
He has
Cool.
8 Grammy Awards and a star on
Sarah.
the Hollywood. Yes.
Is it Usher?
Ding, ding, ding.
Yay.
Correct.
Good job.
Usher.
Usher,
I think you
baby.
knew that, David, and you were just being kind.
Well, I don't know, David. You were looking a little puzzled and clueless to me. Yeah.
I'll never tell.
You'll never tell. So Usher moved to Vegas in 2021 when he was presented the key to the city by the actual mayor of Las Vegas.
Mm.
In 2023, he thanked his second home of Las Vegas.
That's
Oh,
nice.
that's so sweet. I have never seen Usher at the Smiths.
The
at
Smiths?
the supermarket.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, the Smith's grocery store.
Yeah, that's like my measure if, for celebrity encounters. Like I run into him at the Smiths or I run into him at, I've seen celebrities at Frankie's Tiki Room.
Interesting. All right. So here we go. Question number 4. This celebrity was in the same 9th grade English class as Eddie Murphy in Long Island in 1974. He's a classically trained pianist who was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 2013 as a member of the group Public Enemy.
David.
David.
Did you hear my name?
I did hear your name. Please
All
go
right,
ahead.
this one's not fair, and I don't think you should give me a point for it, but it is my former longtime client, Flavor Flav.
Correct.
Oh.
Ding, ding, ding.
I learned things about Flavor Flav.
Were there more fun facts about Flavor Flav other than the fact that he was in the group Public Enemy?
Oh, do you have more? I mean, do you want me to share more?
I have 1,000, some of which are attorney-client privilege, so
okay.
you don't get to hear
We'll leave
those.
it at that.
Yes.
Well, the last fun fact I had to share, of course, he has a career that spans, music and reality TV. But the fun fact I had was that he owns over 100 clock necklaces.
Yes. Many are gifted to him, but some he has custom designed. Yeah.
I would imagine. Yeah.
Sometimes he gives clock necklaces as gifts.
David, were you paid in clock necklaces? Please say yes.
Again, I cannot divulge client secrets.
All right. Well, if you show up to the next recording.
I have traveled with Flavor Flav, and I can genuinely say is one of the nicest human beings that I've ever had the pleasure of representing. Yes.
He does seem super nice. Okay. We're on to question 5. David 3, Sarah 1.
Sorry about that one, Sarah. I really don't think we should count that because, he's a friend.
It's okay.
Okay.
We're gonna make it through and see how we go. Okay. So this one is tough because I'll be honest, I did not actually know who this person was. All right.
Oh.
This celebrity was born in LA where his parents ran a comedy club called The Comedy Store. His first comedy persona was a surfer dude called The Weasel. And describing his role in a series of unsuccessful 90s films, Roger
Sarah.
Ebert. Yes.
It's Pauly Shore.
Correct.
Yeah.
Ding, ding, ding.
It's in my head as a 90s kid. It's the Weasel. Yeah.
Nice.
I let that one roll simply because I felt bad about Flavor Flav.
David, I don't like
Pauly
this.
Shore.
I don't like it when you throw the game to make me feel
I wasn't
better
really
about myself.
throwing the game, but I see Pauly Shore in the Arts District like every other week. So
Really?
I kind of knew who you were talking about.
Okay.
Yeah. His dad opened up for Elvis.
Really? As a musician?
Sammy Shore as a comedian.
Huh.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Back in the 70s.
Wow.
60s, 70s, yeah.
Can I just read this quote from Roger Ebert, though?
Mm-hmm.
It is vicious. He
because
says,
he did a whole series of movies. They kept making them.
Yeah,
And
in the 90s.
One was called Biodome. One was called In the Army, I think. And Son-in-Law was the big one.
Well, Ebert was not a fan. He said, Shore bypasses all categories to achieve a kind of transcendent fingernails on the blackboard effect.
I mean, I
Yikes.
feel like that's what Shore's going for, honestly.
Yeah.
So
I mean, he's like, that's my demo.
Yeah.
That's fair.
People
That's
who
fair.
love chalk on, fingernails on chalkboard.
Smart Water Alkaline with antioxidant. 9.5 plus pH, now in cans.
Refreshing.
Made for every way you move.
Should I run a marathon?
Let's start with finishing that water. Smart Water Alkaline with antioxidant, now in a sleek can. For those with a taste for taste. Grab yours today.
Your snacking routine can get a little dull. Time for an Oikos remix. Like a crunchy storm of sea salt praline pretzels, dark chocolate, and butter toffee, showering down into a smooth, creamy yogurt. Enjoy 3 Oikos Remix varieties with epic mix-ins and 11 grams of complete protein per 4.5-ounce serving. See remixyogurt.com.
All right. Sarah, 2,
Yeah.
Dayvid, 3.
Yeah.
Question 6.
Yep.
Y'all ready?
Yep.
Okay. This celebrity grew up in Little Havana in Miami. He was briefly the celebrity host of Chippendales at the Rio for a few months in 2018. He had a personal vendetta against stars like Britney Spears and Vanessa Hudgens.
Dayvid.
Yes, Dayvid.
Perez Hilton,
Correct.
Oh.
who got
Perez
interviewed
Hilton.
on CityCast Las Vegas.
That's
Yes.
right. He moved to Vegas in 2023 with his mother and 3 children.
The beef gave it away.
The beef. That's true. He did love a good beef, but says he now espouses kindness and
I don't know.
tolerance.
He's still like Arby's. He got the meats.
He's got some spice and some beef. Yeah, fair,
Yeah.
fair. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Question number 7. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
Wait, what's the score?
Dayvid 4, Sarah 2.
Okay.
Sarah, here's my hint to you both, which is
Yeah.
that as my fellow millennial, you may have a slight edge for this
Okay.
particular question. Okay? All right.
Yes.
Celebrity number 7 grew up in Florida, where his family managed a retirement home. And he had a brief appearance in Edward Scissorhands playing a kid playing on a slip and slide. He joined the boy band blank, redacted, at age 13 in 1993 as their youngest member.
Sarah?
Yes, Sarah?
Ricky Martin?
No. I'm going to keep reading.
Menudo. No.
That's
okay.
what I was
All
thinking.
right.
Menudo, yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to read you a couple of famous song titles here.
Oh, I'm doomed here.
I Want It That Way,
Mm.
Quit Playing Games, As Long As You Love Me.
Now
So
I know the
Dayvid,
band, but I still don't know the star.
Okay. Dayvid, do you want to give it a guess before I hand it back to Sarah for one more?
Want it that way. I don't know, is that in sync? Is that in sync? Is that
No,
Backstreet Boys? It's
Dayvid,
one of
my
those.
millennial heart is breaking.
I don't know the boy
Tell me
bands.
why.
They're all the same to me. Is it 98 Degrees?
No.
I don't know. It's not in sync, Backstreet Boys, or
Well, it is Backstreet Boys.
oh, it's Backstreet Boys.
But
Was one of the Wahlbergs was in Backstreet Boys, wasn't it? I don't know who any. I don't know these people.
Dayvid.
Sarah, just start naming off names. You're gonna win.
I genuinely don't know. I was a little old for the Backstreet Boys, honestly.
Okay. All right. Do you both
To fangirl over them, obviously.
Give us the
who doesn't
person's
love their
initials,
music?
and maybe Sarah will jump in on that.
Okay, the
Okay.
initials are NC.
It's not Nick Cage.
That was my first thought.
If Nick Cage was ever in a boy band, I need to find the footage now.
I'm sorry, I don't know.
I am so
But Nick
embarrassed.
Cage is very close to this
Nick.
person's name.
Nick something. Nick.
Okay, y'all. 5 seconds. 5,
I don't know.
3, 2, 1. Every millennial podcast listener right now is screaming at their whatever devices they're
Speaker.
listening on, their speakers. It's Nick Carter, y'all.
Nick
I still don't know
Carter.
who that is, other than apparently he was
Oh, I
the
know that's
Backstreet
Aaron
Boys.
Carter's brother. Poor
There
Aaron
you go.
Carter,
Yeah,
R.I.P.
okay.
See, I know that.
That's really sad.
Oh, he lives in
Well-
Vegas.
He does. He moved to Vegas in 2017, and his 2 daughters were both born here.
Wow. I'll look for him at
Mhm.
Lovett's Frozen Custard.
Yeah, exactly.
I will not know who he is.
Sonia, my celebrities were all chefs in the 1890s. Like, this is just not
Nick
my
Carter.
wheelhouse. I'm so
Okay.
sorry.
No, now I'm
All
going to become the
good.
biggest Nick Carter fan. I support Vegas people.
But if you want
Okay.
to know the origin of a hamburger, I'm here for you.
I should have some
This
celebrity
inventor of the
chefs
hamburger
on this
moved to
list.
Las Vegas. Okay.
Okay. Celebrity number 8. We're at Dayvid for Sarah 2. Celebrity number 8 was born in Jalisco, Mexico, son of a mariachi violinist.
I love this person, whoever they are.
Famously played at Woodstock in 1969, but says he doesn't remember it because he was high on LSD.
Sarah.
David. Oh, go ahead,
I
Sarah.
heard Sarah first. Actually,
Carlos Santana?
Yes,
my guess.
correct.
Good job.
Lives in Las Vegas? That
Yes.
genuinely
Yeah.
surprised me.
That I knew. He shows up all over the place. Yeah.
That's
Plus, he's
nice.
done like extended residencies over the years here.
Yes.
He's a solid dude.
Yeah, he moved to Vegas in 2009 after becoming the first resident artist at the rebuilt Joint at the Hard Rock.
Yeah.
So a lot of these
Fun.
celebrities come here when they're here for residencies, like Usher, like Nick Carter, and they kind of stay.
They fall in love.
That's right.
Vegas is sticky.
Yes,
Mm.
that's right. In more ways than one.
I'm just leaving it out there,
No.
like I said it.
Fremont Street is sticky.
That is very true. Okay.
That's where I saw Mark Wahlberg.
On Fremont Street?
Yeah. He was
he slinging a
he
tequila
was
cocktail?
pouring tequilas, yeah.
Okay.
The only celebrity I've ever seen out and about is Michael M.J. Lyle, who I see literally everywhere. And occasionally
Frequent
Kim
Nevada
Foster.
contributor.
current journalist.
Yes.
Yep, Kim Foster, contributor, journalist. These are the celebrities I know and see.
The ones I know are you two. You,
you.
Sarah Lohman, and
Stop.
Dayvid Figler are
Please
the
move
celebrities.
on. What's the last one? This is
of
where either
my
Sarah
heart.
ties it up or
No,
David
keep
wins.
going. Keep
Okay,
going.
last
I am a celebrity.
question. Celebrity number 9. This celebrity turned down a $1 million offer in 1985 to appear in a Gillette razor commercial, which would have required him to shave off his beards. He claimed that he
Beards?
was too
Beards.
ugly to be
Beards with
seen
an
without it.
You said
I'm
beards?
sorry. It was
Say it
both.
again. I
him-
thought it was a hint, so I wanted to make sure.
You know what? The hint is that it was him and a bandmate who were offered
To shave
Oh,
off
the $1
their
million.
beards.
Sarah.
Yes, Sarah.
This is a half answer, though. It's ZZ Top.
Yes, that is correct.
I
I will
don't
give you
know
a half point. Do you know?
I don't know the names of people in ZZ Top. One is named ZZ. One is named Mr. Top. Together, they're ZZ Top.
You know, in New Zealand, there's ZZ Top.
Oh.
Stop it.
It's true.
Okay.
My gosh, I do not know the
Dunno.
names of ZZ Top, but I have a very funny ZZ Top encounter in Las Vegas if you want me to tell you really quickly.
Okay.
But I want the answer. Can I get the
All right.
answer first?
The answer, how about I give you the initials again? Would that help or
Sweet,
not?
Sweet hot point.
It might
no,
help
no
me.
idea. John Smith. I don't know.
Okay. The initials are BG.
Brad
Right.
Garrett. Brad Garrett, the comedian from
Ah.
Everyone Loves Raymond, was secretly in ZZ Top.
Oh.
Oh my goodness! Behind that beard, behind that facial hair, it was
Is
Brad
his
Garrett
last
all
name
along.
Billy Gibson?
Oh, you're so close.
Billy Gibbons.
You know what? There it is, David. Billy Gibbons. You nailed it.
Really?
It was in the back of my brain somewhere, but I had so
Wow.
many hints to get there. Anyway, I was an assistant, a production assistant for the Billboard Music Awards somewhere in the either early aughts or late 90s. Long story how I got that gig, but I was assisting Weird Al Yankovic through the day.
Oh my God.
And then there was a fire alarm in the building where we were, and the ZZ Top guys who were in the next room over from where I was with Weird Al ran out holding their beards, their precious gimmicky beards, so that they wouldn't burn, apparently. It was the funniest sight, and Weird Al had some very funny comments to make about it. But yeah, it was like, there goes ZZ Top holding their beards, running out of the building with the fire alarm.
Things you never think of.
How much do you think their beards are insured for? I am
Oh, with Lloyd's of London?
Yeah.
Well, you know,
$1 million minimum.
at least.
I'm sure. It takes time to grow those beards out, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
look at that.
Yeah.
I got his name. That's
Amazing.
from-
That's
Beautiful.
amazing.
yeah.
Okay, David, you are the official winner of today's
Congrats,
celebrity
David.
quiz.
I'm not surprised.
Here are your flowers, your kudos.
Oh,
You're a round of
Yay.
flowers.
Yay,
That's so
David.
pretty.
Now, if we were actually keeping track, I would know what your ranking is against each other against, in all these
It's David.
quizzes.
I think it's like tied. I
Who
assume it's
knows
tied.
at this point? We'll go back and do the
It's
accounting
fun.
at some point.
I love the celebrity thing, though. It's always kind of a kick when you run into somebody who actually lives here, who you kind of
Yeah.
know. Like, I'm always sad when I see an obituary of some like famous person who retired to Las Vegas and just kind of lived their life. I would have loved to run into for instance, there is a great musician and songwriter named Lee Hazelwood. You will know him for his association with Nancy Sinatra. He did duets with her, and he did These Boots Are Made for Walking. He wrote that. He did Some Velvet Morning and Summer Wine and all. I love Lee Hazelwood. Finds out he dies in 2007 as a resident of Henderson, Nevada. It's like, that would have been great to run into him at Dottie's and just chat about Spurs that jingle jangle.
There you go.
Yeah.
Well, I think a lot of people come out to Las Vegas because, you don't pay income tax, state income tax in Nevada. And it's also just kind of a little bit like quieter, maybe a little bit less frenetic, less of the LA, kind of frenetic pace.
I used to run into Debbie Reynolds all the time. And I do see Pia Zadora on occasion.
There are a lot of celebrities hiding in the woodwork in Las Vegas.
I love
If
my
only
Vegas
Sarah and I could
celebrities.
recognize them, right?
Nope, no idea who they are.
I
Don't know
once
what
saw
they
Nick
look like.
Cage walk into a bar with Andrew Dice Clay. It's the best.
Barely know what. Man, if I saw that, I'd be like, "Wow, that guy looks like Nick Cage."
Yeah.
No idea. Oh, totally over my head.
Give me another Mai Tai.
And Nick
That
Cage,
was
if
my
you're
Nick
listening,
Cage. It was
we'd
the worst
love
Nick Cage ever.
to have you on the
What?
show. Nick Cage, if you're listening, we'd love to have you on the show.
Oh, yeah.
someday.
Sure. Tell us about life in Vegas through the eyes of Nick Cage.
Yeah. But we did not add you to the list. Too obvious. All right, y'all. Thank you for this delightful quiz.
Yeah,
was fun.
Sonia.
And we're going to raise the stakes. Maybe next quiz is one about food. We'll kind of give Sarah the edge there.
That I will slaughter at, but
Amazing.
pun intended.
Thanks so much, y'all.
Thanks, Sonia.
That was fun. Always fun.
And that's all for today here on CityCast Las Vegas. If you enjoyed this show, go tell a friend, tell 3 friends. Rate the show, leave us a review, and subscribe to our morning newsletter. We'll be back tomorrow morning with more news from around the city. Take care.